Basically, I feel that music is the art of listening. So we want to connect our ears as best as we can to what we're playing. I mean, that kind of sounds obvious, and we all like kind of like, yeah, of course, this is kind of clear. But I mean, the truth is that a lot of us, not you guys or me, or like in general, musicians, especially people that have a lot of ambition um, to succeed and do interesting stuff and to create art, a lot of people are not spending a lot of time with ear training and with diving into like core elements that are super important for creation. When we're playing music, we want to connect our ears, and our ears push the music and the music pushes the ears, right? So we need to be kind of conscious of what we're doing. So when we're practicing, we want to be very aware of the sounds, and we want to basically play this kind of game of tagging. So I'm going to start from kind of simple C major stuff, and we'll expand a little bit, and I'll give you guys a few exercises while we do it. So listen to this for a second. This is C. So the reason I'm doing this is I'm playing everything against the center. Now I can play more, in different styles or different sound. They're more like, but the point is, it doesn't really matter what style we're talking about. It's all tension and release against the center. What I was doing with C right now, I was kind of messing around with a lot of chromatic notes. So I was kind of pushing it a little bit to get different sounds against that center. But the truth is that we need to start from the scale itself. So we need to make sure we're really hearing C major. In that sense, C major is sort of like the universe. If we really know C major scale, but like really know C major scale, we know it all. We understand the relation between every single note and every two notes and every three notes and every four notes. So this is music, right? It's all about this tension and release. So when we're practicing, whatever it is, and especially when we're talking about, kind of like scale stuff and triads and arpeggios, it's sometimes we just kind of like, like maybe breeze through and, we really want to slow all these elements down to a point that we can really hear it. And that's where the magic happens. So let's take for a second C major scale here, and I want you to listen and tell yourself what emotional experience you're going through when you listen to the note, and try to tag it, because again, we are trying to tag everything in music. So when I'm playing 4 minor, I want to know it's 4 minor. When I'm playing at 2-5-1 somewhere, when I'm playing flat 9, I want you guys to right away hear it. And the process is starting to tag it from 0, and point 1 really is C major. So you want to really make sure we're hearing all that tension. When Mozart is playing these scales, it's really, it's just on a lot of pieces, right? You hear those like arpeggios and scales. It's not about the scale, it's about this tension and release, this intention, this kind of an arc. So I'm going to play C major scale, and I want you to just listen, and I want you to listen and try to feel what are you feeling with each one of the notes, and try to tag that information so the next time you're hearing the 3 or the 4 or the 5th or the 7th, you know that's what it is, because that's what we want to get to, right? We want to like hear a melody and just be able to write it down. We want to hear something and just play it back right away.